Okay guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about inputs and Python. So how we get inputs into Python is we use the input method. So we just say input and whatever we want to input. But what we actually want to do is we want to assign that input to a variable. So if I just say input, and let's say I wanted to ask somebody for their name. So let's write print. And then I need to say, what is your name? Okay, just put a question mark. And if I run this, it says, what is your name? And I can input something, but it doesn't do anything after I inputted it. I just typed there. What I need to actually do is I need to say, let's say, users underscore name is equal to input. And then what I want to print out is the input. So let's print out print. So let's say you said your name was, and then let's do another print here, but all I'm going to do is print out the username. So let's print out users underscore name, and let's give this a run. So if I run it, what is your name? My name is David. You said your name was David. So there is a way for us to get basic inputs within Python. The next thing that I wanted to touch on was with numbers in Python. So I'm going to, if you need this, pause it, run it, make sure it works for you. Now let's go through and ask, how old are you? So let's print out, how old are you? Question mark. And then let's create an input called age. And let's say age is equal to input, right? How we did it in the past. And then let's print out print. Let's say you said you were, and then let's print out the variable we just created of age. How old are you? I am 23. You said you were 23. So that works, but what we wanted to do is I want this all on the same line. So instead of saying you said you were 23, I want to print out age right here. So what I can do is I can come over here, do a plus outside of the quotation marks, and just type in age. This is what we call concatenation. So if I run that, it says, how old are you? I say 23, and it said you are 23 years old. Okay. But what happens if I wanted to do math? Let's try and guess the number of, or let's try and guess the year they were born. So let's say print, and then I want to say, I'm guessing you were born in, and then I want to output my guess. Well, how are we going to guess the year that this person was born? Why don't we create a variable called year born, and I want year underscore born to be equal to the age the user inputted, or actually the year 2020 subtract the age the user put in. So if I run this, we don't actually need that semicolon there. If I say 15, I get an error that says you cannot unoperanded type for int to string. Well, that's because any input we input is inputted as a string. we need to then create a integer version of age. So let's say int underscore age is equal to this. We have to cast their age to a new version. So this is a string, but we want to cast to an integer. So we need to say int, and we want to say age. So int age, the integer version of age, is equal to age casted to an integer. So right here we want to say int underscore age. And now if we run it, how old are you? I am 23. Okay, you said you were 23. I'm guessing you were born in. But we didn't ever output year born. So let's do the same thing we did up here with a plus year underscore born. And then we can do that. Let's say I'm 23 again. Oh, we got another error. It says that I cannot concatenate a string and an integer. Well, just like I couldn't do math with a string, I can't do addition of two strings with one of them being a string and another integer. They both need to be strings. So here I convert I convert this string to an integer. Well, now I need to convert this integer into a string. So let's say str underscore year born underscore year born is equal to the str, and then in parentheses year underscore born. So from here, this is inputted as a string, and we're converting it into a number or an integer. So that number, then we can do math with numbers. We can't say 2020 minus a string. We have to say 2020 minus a number, okay? And then here, I want to output a sentence. Well, I don't output numbers. I need to output the string. So I have to convert to a string here. So let's say str underscore year born. How old are you? I am 23. I'm guessing you were born in the year 1997, which is correct. I was born in 97. Let's check our math. So let's say I was 71 years old. You were born in 1949. Our computer program seems to be working. So that is concatenation, these two here. And then we have inputs here with casting right there. So go ahead and follow along with this and let me know what you guys need from me.